We're going to switch gears. Actually, not too bad. Race from the cure to fitness. The success of fitness programs depend on sticking to a routine for a lot of us. And that includes when you're traveling. In this month's installment of Overcoming Deal Breakers, you know, the things that keep you away from the healthy choices you should make. Health and fitness expert Jenny Evans is here with some strategies on keeping you focused. And want to thank you for coming in. And the deal breakers, for many people, do come down to that routine, and you get one little bump in the routine and you're like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah, as soon as you're missing one critical resource, it can just kind of like be that one little thing that pushes you off track and might blow the whole thing. So we're just going to talk about simple things from a nutrition and exercise perspective to just stay on track. And it might not be about being perfect, but it's about at least doing something.
And if you go off track, you know what? You can go back on track.
Exactly. I always tell people there is no wagon. There's no wagon to fall off of.
It's just you do. Okay, come packing.
So snacks, you know, when people say it's hard to eat healthy when I'm on the road, you know what, gas stations and airport shops are doing a really good job having healthy options. I think sometimes we only see what we want to see. So throwing things in there like nuts, dried fruit, meat sticks, nutrition bars, have a little something that's at least healthy that you can snack on.
And when you go out to eat, leave something behind, because the portions are huge, right?
I mean, it sounds weird, but like practice leaving food on your plate, because most likely when you're traveling, you're eating at a restaurant and the portion sizes are enormous. And a lot of us were taught you got to clean your plate, you don't want to waste food, but just realizing there's more food there than what you need. So either bag it or tell yourself you're gonna leave some food on your plate.
And if you are going out at night, the cocktails, those really add up.
They really, really do. Because you think, well, I'm watching what I'm eating, but if you're having 2, 3, 4 cocktails and you're doing that on a regular basis, you know, by the end of a week, that's a lot of extra calories. And also liquid calories don't satisfy us the same way that actual food calories do. So keep an eye on that.
And plus, women tend to go for the sugary cocktails anyway.
Huge calories.
That's not the way to stay hydrated. When you are exercising, you do want to stay hydrated. Right?
You know, even while you're exercising and traveling, especially if you're doing a lot of flying, it's dry and it dehydrates you. So make sure that you're drinking extra water. Just have a water bottle with you and just try to sip on it all day long.
Now let's talk about if you want to exercise, and we talked about packing. Go see a gym. The hotels have one. You've got these cool shoes, because I know that when I pack, I do look at the tennis shoes and think, oh, do I have room for that in my carry-on?
Yeah, there are some versions of sneakers that are kind of like travel sneakers, and I wouldn't suggest using these to exercise every single day, but if you're only going to use these for a couple of days on a trip, these literally pack all the way flat. I mean, look at that. You could easily squeeze this into your suitcase or a carry-on, because especially as a woman, when it comes down to, could I throw another cute pair of shoes in here or sneakers, you know what's usually going to win.
Now, does every company make something like this? Is this a specific brand you should look for, or I have not seen these?
No, I think a lot of brands do, or even just finding, you know, going to a shoe store, and just, especially now there's a lot of actually running shoes that are sort of like mimic being barefoot.
Oh, sure.
You know, so I think there's a lot of options on the market right now to find a really thin, yet, you know, pair that will still work while traveling.
Now you have more tips that are available on the website of packing, traveling.
I've got a whole bunch of things you can do from a nutrition and exercise perspective to try to stay on track while you're traveling.
Fantastic. Jenny, thank you very much. For more on this and those deal breakers and how to travel and still get the exercise in, go to care11.com and you will find the Care 11 Today show page under the news tab there.